Yeah, there's 10, Tyler. Not even that.
Is it still that same league, like F1ABEEZ?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on mute now. Bye bye. Oh, we're underway in quali for tier mixed. Round 2, F1ABEEZ. Right, DJ Rocker going to be the first one to go onto a lap in tier mixed round 2 at Zandvoort. Across the line he goes, heading down towards turn 1. Nice braking in. Doesn't take too much of the inside, goes a little bit out wide. I don't really know Zandvoort, so I'll do my best. He goes into the banked corner now. Nicely there, possibly could have gone a bit wider to carry a bit more momentum. As he goes through 5. Nice through 6. Down towards the flat out right-hander if he can make it. No, he can't. Oh god. Rocker has spun it. He's gone straight into the wall. That's not very good. Awful for Rocker. His teammate is now onto a lap as he heads down towards, I believe, the 3rd sector now. Turn all that on. I do not know Zandvoort very well, so I'll do my best, but sorry if I can't really name any of the corners. Right, heading into the 3rd sector now. Not purple 2nd sector. As he goes up towards the last corner, the long banked right-hander. Nice through the penultimate corner as he comes around the bank right-hander. Nice through there. I don't know what is a good lap round here, so you guys can be the judge of that. Across the line, it's a 112 flat. Oh, XM design. Nearly going straight into the wall there. Kev, I believe, is on a lap. No, he's not. I'm not sure. I watched Seb's. He's coming out of last corner as it goes faster. 111.6. Seb's over the line. He goes at 111.6 as well. Beats Azza by about 500ths. Warren comes around the last corner on the mediums. What can he do as he goes across the line? It's a 112.1 that puts him last out of the 4 runners to set a lap. Smith goes very wide now. And it nearly hits into a wall. Kev now, that's the last corner of Sector 2, done for him as he heads down towards the start of Sector 3. Can he go purple in the second sector? No, he can't. He's not even on a lap. Don't know if Tom's on a lap. Thomas goes across the line. He beats his time, but by a 10th. It doesn't really gain much. Yeah, we'll watch Design's lap. I think he's going on to a lap. Out of the first corner he goes. Nice exit. He goes down through there. Takes a lot of curb through the banked left-hander. Nice through there. Thomas needs to move out of his way as he heads down towards 5. Heads down towards the big sweeping right-hander. Does that very nicely, to be fair, from design. Nice through there too. Carries a lot of speed. Takes a lot of curb there. This looks like a pretty tidy lap so far from design. Around the last corner of Sector 2 now, heading in towards the start of Sector 3. DRS open, heads down towards that first corner of Sector 3. Through Sector 2 is not a purple first sector, and pigs do fly. So that's an 11.3 on the medium, so the Div 1 driver really showing his pace. Design comes around the second last corner, the penultimate corner, but he's invalidated. Kev comes around in the last corner now. I don't think he's on that, but he's going to go into the pits. I don't even know if anybody's on the map currently. I don't think they are. Design unable to set a lap. Invalidates his first and invalidates his second lap. So, not good from him back from design, but pigs do fly. Currently P1 on, what was that? Brilliant lap from him on the mediums as well. Div 1 driver showing his pace in comparison to the other divisions. Right, Kevin is going to be the only driver to go out currently because Tom is coming in. Josh has left. We did have 10 drivers, now we have 12. Smith also on his out lap. Smith on the medium, no, he's not. I'm really not very familiar with Zandvoort, so I'll try to do my best with the laps and stuff. But alright, Kevin, he's going to come around the penultimate corner. Now around the last banked corner to go onto his lap. Across the line he goes to start his lap. Down through the first corner, goes a little bit deep in there, could have taken a bit more of the inside. Nice exit, nice rotation. Heads down towards 2 and 3. Nice through there. Quite nice through the bank, I guess. Goes wide enough to carry enough momentum to head down towards 4. Nice through there. As he heads down towards the flat out right hander. He's at 24.6 through the first sector. Don't know how good that is. Wasn't really paying attention in comparison to earlier. Kevin looks to be on an alright lap, but it's not exactly in on speed terms. Jeez, I can't talk tonight. Through second sector, 49.5, pretty decent, but not purple. Down towards the penultimate corner he goes. Nice through there, doesn't take too much curb. Head down towards the last corner. Takes a lot of the inside. It's a good exit out. And as he comes up to the line, he sets an 11 flat. I lie. He does go faster than Pigs Do Fly. Pigs Do Fly did set that lap on the mediums though, so I imagine when he comes up the softs, he is going to beat that lap. Kev's on the lap. He's 4/10 up. Oh wait, he set 23.4. So obviously he's going to be quick. So can he? He is about a whole second off what Kevin set through that middle sector, so you know, not exactly like he's going to be pressuring for pole, but design, we know he's quick from earlier. Let's see what he can get through the second sector. Can he go purple? No, he can't. He's a bit slower than Kevin, but not too much slower. As Kev comes across the line, what can he set? He sets a 112.9, his first flyer of the day. Design, he comes down to the penultimate corner now. issue there, but yeah, he is. Comes around the last corner, the big long banker, heads up towards the line. What can he say? He sets an 11.6, which puts him third behind Pixie Fly and Kevin. I believe Thomas is on the lap. Here he is. He's 1.5 tenths up through his first sector. Nice through there. Goes a bit wide. Nearly invalidates. That's quite nice to keep on there. He goes very deep into there. The first sector looked decent for him, but it looks like a poor middle sector so far. Seems to have recovered alright. Heads down towards the end of sector 2. It's a 50 point. It's a 50 flat, so it's about a whole tenth off what design set earlier through the middle sector. So if he had maybe got a better middle sector, he could be on for front row finish, but I don't know. And he goes wide and he spins it. He tried to get a little bit too much coming out of there, and he just didn't want to hold it. Thomas, he's going to set himself up for his own lap. Azza is 2.5 tenths up through his first sector, so this is looking like a good lap for him. He's only about 6 tenths off what pole set, so it's a good lap. He's 2 tenths up through his middle sector. Nice through there. Oh, a bit wide. Just trying to go out a bit too early there, but just can't make the corner. And he invalidates. Sebs, as he approaches the line, he sets on 11.2, which puts him second. The two Red Bulls are currently on a 1-2, but I imagine Pixie Fly, when he goes on the softs, will probably beat that. I don't know if Azza is probably not going to go for another lap with that ERS. May though. Oh. Worm's on lap, he comes across the line, he goes P3 with an 11.3, so decent lap from Worm. Azza's about 300 up for his first sector, but he has no ERS, so he's not exactly going to be as quick through the straights. But he may still improve on his time. I see there, this is definitely an improvement on his last lap. He looks quick through the corners, but because of that low ERS, he's just going to be a bit slower in the straight line. He'd probably lose time here. Yeah, 50.1, it's a bit slower than what he set through the middle sector last time. But he did screw up that the last sector last time, so if he can improve through there, so it could be a decent lap. Thomas is on the lap, we'll come back to him in a second. As it comes out of the final corner, he's a whole 10.5 down, but he's still going to go to the line. It's a 12 flat. It does improve. No, he doesn't. Stinky Thomas through his first sector, he's 100. He's a whole 10th up on his first time. 10th exactly. You want to be specific. I could have gone a bit more aggressive in. Nice through there. Oh, and Kev has got a 5-place grid penalty. He's collided with Azza. It's interesting. Kev is spun as well. Anyway, Thomas, a whole 10.5 up through his middle sector, so decent lap for him so far. He could get at least P5 with this lap. It's looking like he's going to get 5th if he can keep it through the last corner. Yes, he can. Heads down towards the line. What does he set? He sets an 11.7, so he does improve. Doesn't improve his position. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, Pixie Fly. Yeah, Pixie Fly is on a lap. He is my man to take pole position from Kevin. Through the first sector, he sets a 24.7. Decent, but it's not a purple sector. Through the second sector, nice through there. Carries a lot of speed, but a bit too much speed. It's going to force him out wide. And he's going to have to wait until next lap to try and set another lap. Thomas through the first sector was 1200 down. Obviously the low ERS means he probably won't be able to improve, but you know. Obviously Smith, he's going to go onto a lap. We'll go back to him in a second. Thomas goes quite nice through the middle sector, to be fair. Nice through the second last corner. Could have spun there. We know that curve is pretty deadly. And the last corner. Let's go for a lap. Right, we'll watch Smith. We'll watch his lap. whole 10th and a half up through the... Oh, down, sorry, through the first sector. Is Charlie trying to set a lap? I don't know. Neither of the Alpha Taris have set a lap just yet. Which is interesting. DJ Rockhart obviously crashed at the start of this race. Possibly a redemption drive from him. Pixie flies into the pit, so he's going to settle for P4. That's a surprise. Actually, no, he's not going to get enough time. I believe the Aston Martin's trying to come out. I don't know if he'll get round in time. I don't think he will. Josh is set at 25 flat through the first sector, which is purple. So it's looking like a pretty quick lap from Josh so far. Through sector 2 he goes. Nice throw, I believe that's turn 7. Through the last corner of sector 2. Nicely done, doesn't take any curb, meaning it won't spin, but it takes enough on the inside. Can he get a purple sector 2? Not. Yes he can apparently, but I don't think it is purple. I think it's a glitch because Kevin got a lot faster over sector 2 than that. Anyway, round the last corner he goes. As he goes up towards the line, design leaves. Don't know why. Up towards the line, it's not going to be pole, but it is going to be a 12 flat that puts him 8th position ahead of Smith. But Smith is going to be looking to take one back. He's 600 down through the first sector. Don't know if Tom's on a lap. It might be. I think he is actually. As he comes down towards the second sector, he's set 49.8. That's very quick. Tom looks to be on a very good lap here. He's about a whole second and a bit up, so he's on 11.8. So he would go P8. No, he would. I don't know. Kevin sets a 10.7 though to improve his time. Can he secure pole? Yes, he can. Tom sets an 11.6. But Sebs, his teammate, was on a lap. Still can be, but it won't exactly be very quick. Yeah, he's on 7 tenths down through the first sector. That means Kevin, unless Az has something to say about it. I mean, he's 2 tenths up through his middle sector. No, not his middle sectors. Oh yeah, it is his. No, he's only 600, so obviously he takes that way too aggressively. He's invalidated. And what you're looking at right now is most likely going to be your grid. Oh no, Pixie Fly is on the lap. He is going to have something to say about it. Is he going to take pole position from Kevin? He looked quick earlier on the mediums. He had an 11.3. So, on the mediums, he would be P4 right now. But, it's up towards the end of sector 2. It's a 48.9. That is very solid. He's up 5 tenths. That might be a purple sector. I'm not too sure. The purple sector on the bottom right thing is a bit glitched at the moment. So Pixie Fly as he heads up towards the line. Can he snap pole position? Yes, he can. He takes pole position from Kevin by a 10th and a half. So Pixie Fly is your pole sitter for the TMX race. Well, there is qualifying. It is over. There's not really much else we can do about that now. It is all over. But that is your grid. Pixie Fly takes pole position from Kevin with about a 10th and a half. So Kevin and Sebs, the 2 Red Bulls, get a solid performance. P2 and 3 in qualifying. Worm P4, Design P5, Chuck P6, Azza 7th, Thomas 8th. Josh 9th. Smith rounds out your top 10. Kev, Charlie, and DJ Rocker starts last after a DNF at the start of qualifying. Oh, well, actually no, it's not going to be your grid because Smith will start P13 because he got a 5-second penalty. I think he collided with Azar actually. I'm not too sure. But that's your grid for tier mixed round to Zandvoort. I don't know why we're not going into the next session, but sorry. While we wait for this to load, I want to see in the chat your guys' race predictions. My money. I'm gonna go for Pixie Fly. Looked very quick in quali, had good medium pace. His medium lap would have put him P3, no, P4 or 5. So, looks to have good pace on the mediums as well as the soft. So, I'm gonna go Pixie Fly. There we go. We finally go in. I want to see your guys' race predictions in the chat. Again, I'm going for Pixie Fly. Oh, I forgot. Two Alpines. They've joined a bit late, so P14 and 15. But that on Kev Rocker has spun. It's interesting. Had two disqualifications in the formation lap as well, which is interesting. Is everybody lined up? I don't know. Oh, the William. Oh yeah, the Williams design is glitched. I don't even know if he's there or not. We've got to wait for Pre to line up, and then it'll be lights out, and away we go. Go Ruben. Ruben starts from P15. If Ruben manages to win from P15, I'll be very surprised what a comeback drive it would be. As we line up to 5 red lights for tier mixed round 2 at Zandvoort, and it's lights out, and away we go here. The McLaren gets a great start in comparison to Kevin and Sebs, and Sebs is now going to be on the outside of Kevin for turn 1. Sebs and Kevin still side by side, but Kevin does get the move done, and Jay Worms, he's actually looking to go past Sebs. He sort of blocks him ahead, and Az has gone up to P3. This is a great start for both of the Aston Martins. Awful start for Sebs, drops back to P5. Good start for Josh. Awful start for Tom. Awful start for Designs. Designs making a move on Tom, though, at the sweeper. Up. Oh, and Josh has spun it. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Josh and Tom have collided. They've both gone into the wall. Smith has spun. Worms has spun. Pre's up to P14. And Ruben up to P6. What a start. 9 positions. Jeez. Rocker up to P7 as well. I think about 5. So Josh, Smith, Tom and Jay Worms have all spun. Oh, what start we have here. So Tom is going to be looking to make up positions again. He's trying to go. He's rear-ended Smith. Wow, this has definitely been an interesting start. Design now gets a good run out of the last corner. Can he try and make a move past Sebs? Already drained 50% of his ERS. He has a look down the inside. Sebs breaks late enough to hold it though. Design does get a purple last sector though. Well, it looks like Pigs Do Fly has already pulled away. He's about a whole second away already from Kevin, and then Kevin's already pulled a second from Azza. But what a start this has been for Ruben, Rocker, Kev, and Pre. You said go Ruben, and he's gained 9 positions at this already. Oh, now Ruben's onto the AI. That's unlucky. Ah, poor Ruben. Onto the AI. Oh no, he's back. Don't worry. Okay. Seb's all over the back of Azza now. We know Seb started P3 and Azza started like P7, so Seb's does have the better pace, but Azza after a great start does get the position. Oh, and is that Mercedes? Rocker has spun. He spun in quali. He spun on the formation lap, and now he's spun in the race. He's got a hat-trick, and Seb's has spun as well. That means that gives Azza a huge amount of breathing room, and that means Ruben gains another position, and up to P5 he goes. Seb's down to P8. Pre there, I don't even know what's going on. Pre is trying to get around the outside of Seb's, but Seb's has damage, and he can't really go any faster. Sorry. Rocker into the pits as well as Seb's. So they may have collided, which I think I missed. Kev, Pre and Ruben though, what a start. Pigs Do Fly has lost the position to Kevin. I don't know what happened there. He must have had a big mistake. It must have been an AI to lose the position like that, and he's gone wide. Pigs Do Fly not looking like his former self in qualifying. And now Kevin is the one with that 1 second gap to the second place, so it's very interesting. Now Azza, he's on the back of Pigs Do Fly. If Pigs Do Fly's pace has suddenly dropped off, Azza may be wanting to make the move for P2, and yes he does. He has DRS, he has ERS heading down towards the start of Sector 3, nearly rear ends Pigs Do Fly. He has to look up the inside, force Pigs Do Fly wide. Now this is a 3-way battle for P2 between, it depends if Design can get involved, but currently it's just Azza and Pigs Do Fly. Azza gets a good run out. Oh, and that's what the problem was. Pigs Do Fly had damage. I can't really see much in his car, so interesting. But Designs is definitely going to be wanting to make a move on Pigs Do Fly, and something's happened. Ruben. Oh, he'd gained 10 positions, and now he's spun it. I think on the exit of the last turn, he's gone into the wall. He's going to have to pit in to replace his front wing. So really unlucky for Ruben, really. But, you know, he did lose it. And not really else. Nothing he can really do there. What a start for Pre though. He's gone from P14 to P5 and Kev's gone from P13 to P4. But Pre, he's on the better strategy possibly. He's on the mediums, but I don't know. Oh, and there's an Aston Martin into the wall. I'm going to assume it's not Azza. I'm going to assume it's Worm. He's done the exact same thing as Ruben, I believe. Not too sure though. Chuck, he spun it again on the hards. You can still do this rude. Take your time in the corners. Oh yeah. I think there's been about 17 spins so far this race. This has been pretty interesting. Tier mixed is definitely one of the most interesting of the bunch. Where's your fastest lap at the moment? Yeah, Kevin. So Kevin really pulling from Azza. Design, he's going to be looking to gain Azza. It can't really, there's not really many position fights going on currently. It's more just the whole sort of pack is split up. Both of the AlphaTauris are ghosted, so very good for them. There's not really any battles going on at the moment. It's very it's nice to explain it. I don't know what's happened to Kev. Kev's pace looks very, very slow. He may have. Nah, I think he's just not lapping very quick. Azza's looking pretty consistent though. He's setting consistent 14.5s, 14.4s, 14.3s around that area. So good for Azza. Gained 5 positions from the start. Oh, Design is into the pits. Does he have wing damage? I didn't see him make a collision. He is not going to change. It's just that tire where he's, had to pit to the mediums because of this awful tire around. Pigs do fly. He gets the fastest lap on the mediums. So, despite him having wing damage at the start, do not count him out of this race just yet. He's come out just behind Design, and I can imagine that Pigs do fly with his current pace is going to be getting Design within the next couple of laps. This will be an interesting. It would be interesting to see him make that move, where he's going to make it. Most likely be the main straight. But Kev has been overtaken by Worm, who's lapped, so pretty interesting. Assuming those top 3 soft runners are going to have to be peeling into the pit soon. Kevin stays at another lap. Azza stays at another lap. I'm not sure about Kev just yet. Design takes that very aggressively. May have got a warning there. But now, here's where things get interesting. Pigs do fly on the back of him. Right, Pigs do fly, DRS, ERS open, out of the last corner into the main straight. Design is going to defend here around the outside. No, he's not. I think he's just going to let Pigs go. He knows that Pigs has got the best pace. So, all of that build up for a pretty underwhelming overtake. But, no. Pigs do fly up, back up to P5. It's going to be interesting to see where he comes out in comparison to where he was earlier, because there's a yellow flag somewhere. Is that Design? Yep, Design with the spin. Oh, Design spun it again. He's into the wall. Oh, it's just gone from worse to worse for Design. Can't really get any worse. Azza and Kevin, both, I'm assuming, going to be peeling into the pit lane pretty soon. And there's another yellow flag. It's Design again. Design just cannot keep his car on the track. Well, what an interesting first 9 laps we've had to this Dutch Grand Prix. Azza, we have to think about it. He's gonna lose a lot of time though. He's gonna lose about maybe 5 tenths, possibly 6. Thought about going into the pit lane, but I decided against it. Kev is not gonna go into the pit lane. Pre won't because he's on those mediums. But pigs do fly. Let us. How long is this Zandvoort pit lane? It's too long. Is realistic performance on? No. Your car is no slower than theirs, I don't think. I say that. Oh, design is DNF'd. Oh, and Kev spun. He's got wing damage. Oh, I guess the tyres must have been a bit too worn, and he's let a spin, and now Pixie flies over the back of him. So maybe Kev holds him up. Let's hope not, because that would be a real pain in the ass for Pixie Fly. Pixie Fly's gonna have to be careful. He might go into the back of Kev. Ooh, I told you he had to be careful. Nearly went into the back of Kev. Kev held him up quite a bit. Bit. Kevin and Azza still haven't pit. Those softs must be getting pretty worn now. I can't imagine what percentage you're on. I'm not too sure about. But there you go. Kev into the pit lane. Obviously, he had no front wing, so he didn't really have a choice. Ooh, Ruben nearly with a spin there. And we have Sebs. He's P11 after his early incident. Imagine Kevin and Azza gonna have to start pissing soon because those tyres are not gonna be doing too well at this stage of the race at 10. They might try to stretch them, go for a different strategy. Be nice if they told us the pit stop strategy thing right now. Kevin doesn't go into the pits. Is Azza gonna go into the pits? No, he's not. I imagine Azza will just. His plan will probably just be to copy Kevin. Look at this too, though. Pigs is catching on Pre. Let's compare the lap times as they go across the line. Pre sets a 14.6, which is actually he's just improved on his best time. So Pre's pace doesn't look too bad. I don't know what Pig set. Pre's pace doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look like Pigs do far be catching him in the next couple of laps, possibly in about 6-7 laps time. But you know, at the moment, I think they're out. I think Pre is in the clear. DJ Rocker is now caught up to his teammate, Stinky Thomas. Team Mercedes is. Rocker nice through there. Thomas goes a bit deep in. Rocker's possibly going to be thinking about making a move on his teammate sooner rather than later. Goes very deep in there. Thought he might have gone into the back of Thomas for a second, and Rocker's spun and he's into the wall. And he is very lucky not to have wing damage. I think we've had about 20 spins at this rate, and Rocker was pushing, trying to catch up to his teammate. He's binned it, and Azza, he's into the pits. So will Azza come out ahead of Pigs Do Fly? It's going to be close. I think Pigs is. No, I think Pigs will just get him though. Azza's on the softs. Oh, Thomas has spun as well. So both of the Mercedes have spun, and except DJ Rocker is the one with damage, as Thomas has managed to survive, I believe, or not. Is he going to pit? No, he's not. He has managed to survive. Smith up to P5. Pre up to P2. Pigs has gained a lot though. He's going to be looking to make the overtake soon. Azza onto the softs though. Is he going to be quicker than Pigs? Because, you know, fresh softs compared to... Let's have a look at... oh, Azza nearly goes into the wall there. Pigs he's flown 7 lap old mediums now, so... Azza's pace should be a lot better. Kevin, still out on those softs though. He's surely going to have to be looking to pit soon. He has been out on those softs quite well now. Pre is still going faster every lap. I didn't go fast there. Oh, and I believe is that Worm. Yep, Worm with another spin out of the last corner. It's the exact same as the instant he had earlier. So good for him. Kevin now doesn't look too quick. He's... if he doesn't pit soon... Wait. Oh wait, that's Pigs there, okay. So if Kevin doesn't pit soon... let's have a look at the gap to the leader. So what, Pigs is 22 seconds back. If he doesn't pit soon, Pigs is lapping faster than him. Pigs is going to catch up. So Kevin's going to have to pit in either this lap or next. Because, you know... those tyres are not looking good, and he decides to stay out again. I wonder what his tyre wear is at right now. It must not be looking too pretty. Pigs now is finally caught up to Pre. Will he get DRS here? Like, Pigs doesn't get DRS onto the main straight. He's going to get it next lap. And he's going to be closing up to Pre soon. He's... oh, he gains a lot of time through that. Gains about... maybe 2... actually lost it on the exit. Gained about 2 tenths going into the corner though. Lost it coming out though. Azza is gaining on Pigs. Not by much, but he's gained 3 tenths over the space of a lap. So he'll be there, but not anytime soon. Ruben, he's on a bit of recovery drive. Back up to P6 after the earlier spin. Surprised we haven't had a safety car yet. There's been many spins, but still no safety car, so... it's pretty interesting, to say the least. DJ Rocker sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix at 13.1. Shame he spun twice, otherwise he'd probably be up there, but he just can't seem to keep the track. Actually, on DJ Rocker with a 3-second penalty, so he's the first one to get a penalty in this race. And Pigs Do Fly is now on the back of Pre. Going onto the main straight, he's going to be looking to make a move. Pre goes deep in there, he loses more and more time. As we come out of the last corner, Pigs Do Fly takes it very tight on the inside. Here we go. DRS open. Pre to the inside to try and defend. As they go side by side around turn 1. Pigs is probably going to get the move done on the exit. Can Pre keep it side by side? No, he can't. Pigs gets to move a tidy move around the outside to get him P2. Now, Kevin on 14 lap old softs now. He's up a tenth and a half. I don't understand. I thought Kevin's tyre wear must be not be looking good right now. He's down 2 tenths. It's not like he's lapping that slow. He's only 2 tenths down on his best lap, which we have. Let's have a position change quickly as well. I don't know where this thing is. If we look at the fastest lap, his fastest lap of 13.8, so you know, it's not like he's lapping slow. He's setting 14.2s consistently on the softs. They're 15 lap old now. So, 6th place. What does GW mean? I don't know. Oh, and there's another spin. And is it Stinky Thomas? Stinky Thomas is out. I don't understand, because on the mini-map it says that the thing is still running, so... I don't understand that. Has Stinky Thomas been disqualified? Or is he just retired in general? I think he must have just retired. But, shame doesn't call out safety car, so no, nothing interesting in this race. But as bit of a three-way battle for P7 currently. We've got Kev, Sebs, and DJ Rocker all trying to get that P7. Up ahead of them, Ruben as well on the medium tyre. Kevin, is he going to pick this up? We'll find out in a second. Seb, he's going to have a look down the inside. He's going to try to make that move. Kev doesn't give much room on the exit. Can Sebs keep it side by side though? No, he can't. Kev does keep P7. Sebs nearly goes into the back of him. DJ Rocker, he's trying to have a look around the outside of Seb. Can't though. And Seb, he gets a good exit out of there. Can he have a look at Kev? No, he can't just yet. Might try and send it down the inside here. No, he doesn't. Lets off a little bit early. Doesn't want to go into the back of Kev, clearly. Oh, good work. It makes sense. Kev goes in a bit deep there. Sebs gets a good exit out now. Still can't make that overtake. He's going to have DRS here, though, so he's going to be looking to make the move. But Kevin finally made his pit stop. He's onto the mediums, but he's 2.5 seconds of Pigs. So if Pigs can keep up his pace, he will make the move. But Rocker actually makes the move on Sebs. Sorry, I didn't catch that. And now it's going to be Rocker on the back of Kev instead of Sebs. So a nice little three-way battle for P7. It's going to be pretty competitive, I can imagine. Sebs on the older tyres and Kevin to the wall. He DNFs. That is surely going to bring out a safety car. He's on track and he's DNF'd and it's a VSC and it's perfect for Rocker. So Rocker dives into the pit lane along with Sebs. It's a bit unlucky for Kevin. If there is a safety car, it's really unlucky. It doesn't really make a difference because he would have come out P1 anyway. But it's going to be very, very good for Pigs as he is going to close up to Kevin. That means, I think, both of the AlphaTauri's AIs at this point are probably going to score points. I don't even know if they are on the AI or not. Doesn't say. Just ghosted. Wow. One interesting race we've had. Pigs do fly and Pre, both into the pits. This is so perfect for Pigs. Not good for Kevin. Pigs is going to go on to another set of mediums. They're going to get him to the end of the race. Kevin will still have to make another stop. He'll probably maybe go to the softs. I don't know. But you know, Kevin will make it to the end of the race on those. So it is perfect for Pigs, not good for Kevin. And Azza has decided to stay out on 5-lap-old softs. So I'm not sure what he's playing at. He might go for another pit stop and go to another set of softs. But at the moment, I'm not too sure what's going on. Them. Smith and Ruben both going to go into the pit. So again, good for Ruben. Good for Smith. Is DJ Rocker going to come out ahead of Ruben? Oh, Ruben goes onto the hards as well as Pre, so both the Alpines opting for the hard compounder tyre. I personally would have gone the mediums, but, you know, hards do work too. But Ruben comes out just behind DJ Rocker, but comes out ahead of Sebs. So it's good for Rocker. It puts a person in between him and Sebs. So pretty much everybody on fresh tyres, apart from Josh and Azza here. Lap. I imagine it will come in at the end of next lap. Well, we have a race on and there goes Azza. He's into the pit. It's really unfortunate for him that he couldn't pit earlier. He's going to be in probably, what, maybe yeah, it'll be P4. So it won't be the end of the world for him, but he would have much rather preferred to be in that P2 situation. So, at the moment, it's looking like a 4-way fight for this win. Kev, Pigs Do Fly, Pre, and Azza, all on fresh tyres. Oh, Pre nearly goes into the back of Pigs. But it's a 4-way fight for this win. I mean, don't count Smith, Rocker, and Ruben out, but I don't think they've got the pace in comparison to that top 4. It's definitely going to be a battle between them. I think Pre will probably be the guy just sat in 4th, battling with Rocker and Ruben for 4th and 5th. Because I imagine Pigs Well, it's really, really unlucky for Pigs because there's about 3 lapped cars in between him and Kevin. So it's a bit of a similar situation to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in real life, except, unfortunately for Pigs, them 3 drivers are not going to be allowed to overtake the safety car. Is the safety car going to come in this lap? No, it's not. It's gonna. Oh no, I lie. It is going to come in this lap. So safety car in this lap. Kevin leads from Pigs Do Fly, but Pigs Do Fly not in a good situation because there's 3. Oh, no, not 3. Sorry, there's 2 lapped cars in between him and Kevin, but he still does gain time from when Kevin was just there. Pre P3 as a P4, and Kevin is going to get us restarted. He's going to get us restarted for the Zandvoort Grand Prix. He catches everybody off guard. And that's a great start for him. Pre gets a brilliant drive as well. Is he going to try and make a move on Pigs? It seems Pigs brakes really early and lets him through. I don't know what's going on with Pigs. Oh, that is so unlucky for Pigs. He's had to give all the positions back to the lapped cars he overtook. And then he's been spun. That is so unlucky for him. Ruben down to P6. Seb's nearly going into the back of him. Oh, that is so unlucky for Pigs. All he can hope for is another safety car in this race, but that is so unlucky for him. But that is so perfect for Kevin. It's going to give him a 2-second gap to Pre behind him, who's on the hard, so he's going to be slower. Followed by Smith, who I don't think has the pace. Then by Azza. Yeah, that is so unlucky for Pigs. Wow, that is really unfortunate. Now Rocco's trying to have a look at Azza. He's on the softs, Azza's on the mediums, so he's going to be on the better compounded tyre, but he's probably going to have to pit again unless he goes 18 laps on those softs, but I doubt he will. Picks it all. Azza with a bit of a half spin there. Rocco's going to get a good drive out of the last corner, and he's going to have ERS and slipstream heading down towards turn 1. He's probably going to have to make a dive to the inside. Azza prefers the outside route, and it's a great block pass from Rocco that brings him up a position to P4. Gotta remember, he's the only person with a penalty as well. And he's going to have a look around the outside of Smith, who thought about it, but decided against it. But now he gets a good drive in comparison to Smith. And there you go, just showing that Smith doesn't have the pace, and this looks like, unless... Oh, he's got purple sector 1, he's up by 5 tenths. Unless another safety car is brought out, it looks like Kevin is going to win this race. Rocker, is he going to have a look up at Smith? No, he's not. That was the last corner of Sector 2. Is he going to have a dive now? No, he's not. He's going to touch the grass. Goes a little bit wide there. He's going to get a good exit again. ERS, slipstream. He's not going to make a dive from back here. That would be a bit stupid. He nearly does, though. He nearly goes back into the back of Smith. Those softs really showing the pace in comparison to the mediums. But Kevin pulled so much ready pre-P2. He's pulling from Smith, and Rocker really needs to make that move on Smith if he wants to get up to P2 to get the clean air. Kevin with a 12.7, so a very solid lap from him. I imagine Pigs may go faster, but it won't matter because he's in P8. DRS enabled this lap too. And now Ruben's trying to have a look around the outside of Seb's, or was it Seb's trying to go on the inside of Ruben? I believe it was actually Seb's. And Azza, he's trying to go up the inside of Rocker now, and Azza's been spun. He goes into the back tyre of Ruben, I believe, and he's down to P7, and it's probably going to be P8 when Pigs catches to him, because he's going to be wanting revenge on every single position he can get. Ruben trying to get past back Seb's now, but Seb's on the medium compound tyre. Obviously going to be a lot quicker. Rocker still trying to make that move on Smith. Obviously got held up a little bit by the incident with Azza. He's going to have DRS here. He's going to have ERS, and he's going to have slipstream. He's going to go to the inside. Is he going to try and make that dive? Yes, he is. Can Smith hold it around the outside? No, he can't. Backs out and gives Rocker the position. Rocker up to P3. He has a penalty though, and those softs I highly doubt are going to last to the end. Ugh, I feel so bad for Pigs though. He's closing up to Azza already, but yeah, you got to feel for Pigs there. Really unlucky. He got told to give the positions back and then was spun on top of that. But Kevin in Dreamland pulled 4 seconds already on Pre. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop there. He still looks quick. Yeah, really unlucky for Pigs. Incredibly lucky for Kevin. Pre's in a great situation. Let's have a look at let's have a look at the position changes. Pre up 12 positions, so incredible for him. Ruben up 9 positions, Rocker up 9. So if Pre can hold for P2, this is going to be one of the best comeback drives we have ever seen. Pigs do fly also with a penalty now, so I think that's probably going to eliminate his chances of winning this race. He is catching to Azza though, so he will probably get P7 if he can get out of that 3-second gap. DJ Rocker, he's going to have DRS, he's going to have ERS, he's going to have Slipstream. Which of one of those is spun? Oh, I thought it was Pigs Do Fly then, or I thought he spun it. Or even worse for him, but no. Rocker still trying to make the move on Pre. But he just can't make the move at the moment. Gets a decent exit. He's going to get Slipstream on Pre, but he's way too far back to make a move there. He's on the softs and Pre on the hards though, so he should be making the move very, very soon. A lot nicer than Pre through there. There's so much more momentum. Goes in a little bit deep there. Dirtier, not doing him well. But he's going to get DRS here. He's 6 or 10ths back. I think he's going to be a bit too far back to make a move on Pre. I imagine Pre is not going to exactly make it easy for Rocker to get the position. Pre will be battling with that. Pre will want to hold him up for as long as he can, so Rocker can't really get out of that 3-second gap. Seb's with a recovery drive though. He spun and now to P4. So this is looking like a great finish for Red Bull. If they can keep it up. Great finish for Alpine too. So Alpine, oh Rocker, he's going to go around the outside of Pre. Pre. Look back up the inside. Decided against it though. Sorry. And that means Rocker is up to P2 now. And actually, I mean, Kevin was 4 seconds ahead. Kevin is starting to lose pace. I don't know what's going on with Kevin, but he's a bit of pace. Let's have a look at the tyres. I mean, yeah, but it wasn't even the fact that he's losing pace to Rocker on the softs. He was losing pace to Pre, who was on the hards. Possibly a bit of a half spin or possibly a mistake or something that's lost in that time. But I want to compare their laps between him and Rocker to see which one. Well, Rocker did have to make the move, so his lap time is probably going to be slower. They both look relatively quick. They're looking to be all about each other's pace level, really. Pre is he going to be able to scrape DRS? Yes, he is. He's going to be able to just... Well, it's going to be good for Pre because he can use Rocker as a tow, really. As if he can stay within the DRS, which... I don't know. Not sure. Let's right back to the people. But Kevin, a whole second down his last lap, and Rocker does look quicker, so Rocker will catch. But the question is... How many laps is it going to take him? He's now pulled out of Pre's DRS range as well. So if the grid stays like this, it's a great finish for Alpine, and especially for Red Bull. Red Bull would gain 37 points, I believe, if my maths is right, and Alpine would be gaining, I don't know, something like 23. I'm too sure. I don't know. There's something in sector 2. Ruben, I think, has spun because Azza and Pigsty Fly have both caught up to him. So this is good for Pigsty Fly. Oh no, Ruben's gonna let them both go past. Well, again, still good for Pigsty Fly because he's now all over the back of Azza and he's gained another free position from Ruben. Don't know what happened to Ruben there. Nearly goes into the back of Azza. He's gonna want to get past him soon and pull out of that 3-second range if he wants to scrape any points from P6. Oh, and Pre got back ahead of Rocker somehow. Rocker must have made a mistake or something because Pre's back up to P2. I didn't even notice that. Sorry. But Pixie flies. He's going to try and make the move on Azza. He's going to dive down the inside. What a move. It's a great block pass from miles back. Makes an incredible move. Oh, Ruben had damage. He's into the pit lane. Oh, what a move from Pigs. Very impressed with that. Up to P6 now. He's going to want to get that 3-second range. Otherwise, he is not going to be in a good situation. But Rocco, he's going to have to do it all over again like earlier. Because I don't know what happened, but he made a mistake. There you go again. A bit of a half spin. He spun in quali, he spun on the formation lap, and he spun twice this race. It just doesn't look comfortable at Zandvoort, Rocco. There you go again, he's just sliding all over the place. He's going to have to pit again, I imagine, onto another set of softs, because those softs not going to last him to the end. Oh, I thought Pigs was into the wall there, but it's just Tom. As he's still on the back of Pigs, so he's going to get DRS. He may try to do what Pigs do to him, make a dive down the inside at turn 1, but I think he'll probably be a bit too far back. But to be fair, this was the point where Pigs was at. So, as that DRS, ERS, and Slipstream head down the straight. Pigs on the inside, sorry, Azza on the outside. Azza gets the position, he makes a move back on Pigs, so Azza really not going to make this easy for Pigs. So yeah, very interesting. And Rocca seems to be actually losing pace to Pre. So yeah, Rocca just hasn't really looked comfortable here all race. Just been sliding. Every single time he's got into the car, he's just been sliding left and right, left and right. 4 spins, including the race, quali, and formation lap. But Kevin looks to be having this easy now, unless he gets a 3-second penalty and Pre can keep up with him. I imagine Kevin is probably going to win this race. But, however, in a couple laps' time, Kevin obviously on more worn mediums than Pre. Yet Rocca going in again for his another set of softs. So this is great for Red Bull. It's going to be a double podium. So it's incredible for Red Bull. Alpine dropped off a little bit. Pigs has got the position on Rocca though. Didn't get the position on Azza. I thought he had for a second. But Azza actually looks to be a bit faster. So Pigs just lost his pace. Sorry about that, guys. My mic cut out. Anyway, Pigs has got the position back on Azza, so pretty good fight from them so far. Azza really not making it easy for Pigs to get that position. Well, Azza does go off wide though. Oh, and he's not going to get DRS. Oh, he's going to get DRS here, but when he get it on the main straight, he's dropped back because of that mistake. Up ahead, Pre actually gains a bit on Kevin. Oh, and Ruben DNF'd, I forgot to mention that. So everybody who is finishing the race is going to gain points. So, yeah. Oh, Smith goes a bit wide there. Dodgy. Azza, DRS, ERS, Slipstream. Can't make the move though. Too far back after that earlier mistake. DJ Rocker looking to make the move on Smith as well to gain back some positions after having to pit again. Because of the stupid decision. As though trying to get past Pigs do fly, he's going to get DRS onto the next straight, so he might try to make a move at the start of sector 3. Is he? No, he's not. He's going to be a bit too far back. Pigs holds P4. Rocker, he's going to have a look at Smith. No, he's not. He's a bit too far back as well. Pretty much the identical thing that just happened. At this point, Pre should be faster. Pre is on 13-lap-old hards, and Kevin is now on warm mediums. Pre's hards should be in perfect condition right now, and Kevin's mediums should be starting to fall off a bit. Rocker finally made the move on Smith down into turn 1. We didn't really need to watch it because it was going to be an easy move. I'm more interested in this Azza and Pigs do fly fight. I can imagine what Pigs do fly is thinking now is he's not going to be able to gain that 3-second gap, so all he's going to hope is that Azza gets 3-second penalty, Tom into the wall again for about the 13th time in this race. Him and Rocker really don't like Zandvoort. I think they've both spun about 6 times. But Pigs, all he can hope is that Azza gets a penalty. Let's go to race director. Oh, actually, wait. Azza might try and make a move around the outside. No, he can't. We'll have a quick look at the race director to see if Azza has any track limits. There's one from Azza. Does he have a second? No, he doesn't. He only has 1 track limits at the moment. So, Azza, even if he gets a second one at this point, is looking in a good situation. Because either way, he's going to get this P4. Is he going to make a dive down the inside? No, he's not. It's not worth risking that. Pre, I just want to say, what a great job from him. He didn't even qualify. And he has come back to get a podium here. And also, I want to congratulate Red Bull. What a great job they've done. Double podium. Seb's was spun early on, so good comeback drive from him. Ooh. Oh, and Azza, jeez. And Azza does have a 3-second penalty, so that is incredible for Pigs. This really spices things up. Azza got 2 warnings there because of that half spin. That's really, really unlucky for him. He's going to get DRS again. He's a bit too aggressive into the turn. Slides off a bit. Oh, and Pigs. Oh, and they're both really aggressive there. I think they both may have got a warning for that. Yellow flag. Azza spun. He's dropped back to P6. Rocker has managed to get P5, so brilliant for him. And at this rate, oh, Smith's going to get P6 from him as well, because even with the penalty, surely Smith won't drop 3 seconds back. Rocker with P5 though. So, great recovery drive from Pigs to get back up to P4 from where he was. He was spun after that really unlucky thing. He would have possibly be on for the win. It would be a great battle between him and Kevin. But the race is not over yet. Pre has gained time on Kevin. His hards are in a lot better of a position right now than the mediums of Kevin. But I just don't think there's... I think given 5 laps, he probably would have got him. But I just don't think there's enough time for Pre. 2 laps left. It's too long. It's not enough time. Unless Kevin makes a big mistake, he is probably going to win this Zandvoort Grand Prix tier mixed. I believe Azza and Smith, they're side by side. Can Azza make the move on Smith? Yes, he can. It probably won't make a difference though, because Smith doesn't have... Oh, no, he can't. Smith holds it quite well around the outside. Azza really frustrated after spinning and, you know, losing the position to Pigs after a great battle they were having. Yeah, I can imagine how frustrated Azza is now. He's going to want to get the position back on Smith. Not that Smith has 3 second penalty. probably won't get anything out of it. Anyway, two AlphaTauris have been ghosted all race, and somehow have both managed to get points. So, yeah, they're both on AI. Oh wait, actually, are they on AI? I don't know. Probably not. Wait, oh, I know. Yeah, they're both on AI. The AIs have managed to get them P9 and 10. So they've both managed to get points out of not doing anything, so well done to them. As is still all over the back of Smith. Won't really matter without it. Yeah, pulled the gap to 300s now, but as we go on to the last lap of the Grand Prix, Kevin looks like he's going to take the win. Great race we've had here. Start, all the chaos there. Seb's, he's going to get P3, P2, Kevin P1. Pigs Do Fly is going to finish P4, I imagine. Oh, actually no. Rocker on the last lap. Round the outside, he goes into turn 1. Can Rocker, this is going to be a last lap battle. Oh, Pigs Do Fly forces Rocker out wide there. The stewards might have something to say about that. Both, I believe, really hope they both have 3. Yeah, they both have 3 seconds of penalties. So this is the battle for P4. Rocker gets the drive. He's going to go round the outside. He's going to back out. That would have been very, very risky if he did. But something's happened to Rocker. Oh, has he gone into AI? No. Oh, if he has, that's so unlucky. No. He may have gone onto AI. Oh. He's not even going to get P5. Sebs gets a 3-second penalty at the end. Doesn't matter though. Kevin takes the win. P2. What a drive from Pre. He's my driver of the day without question. Seb's P3. Pigs Do Fly. Good recovery drive from him. He's going to bring home P4. Rocker, so unlucky. Is he run out of fuel or something? Is he underfueled the car? I don't know. But he's not even going to get P5. He's going to come home and he's going to get P7. Tom, Charlie and Josh, they're going to get P8, 9 and 10. And Azza hits it into the wall in the last lap. I don't think he's too happy. Rocker gets P7. Ah, the mic cut again. Hello. Okay, sorry, the mic cut again. Anyway, Rocker finishes P7. You gotta feel bad for him. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he ran out of fuel or something. Really, really unlucky for him. Pre gets driver of the day and very well deserved. My driver of the day too. That is incredible. Yeah, what a race. What a race is all I can say. All the drama between all the drivers. Kevin takes the win though. Pre and Sebs are your podium sitters. Kevin, Pre, Sebs, and then following the rest of the grid we have Pigs, Smith, Azza. DJ Rocker gets really unlucky. Could have had P4. He does get the fast lap of the Grand Prix race. That does make up for it a little bit. Tom P8, Charlie P9, and Josh P10. What a race we have had. It's definitely been pretty interesting, so yeah. Yeah, what a race we have had. What a race. For anybody watching on the YouTube channel or live on the Twitch, thank you all for watching. That was round 2 of Tier Mixed at Zandvoort.